I just trimmed the handlebars of my newly custom built transition spur from 800 down to 780, and I thought I'd make a quick video on discussing bar width to let you know what my preferred bar width is for various types of riding, and then get your feedback on what you prefer. So if you're new to the channel, welcome to the community. I always love feedback and discussion on these videos. So as I mentioned, I trimmed the handlebars from 800 down to 780. I kept them at 800 for a few rides because that's how they came, and I wanted to see if I liked it, which I did, but I actually had a tree strike on one of my recent rides down at Santos, and it was a pretty tight section, and tree strikes with handlebars can be much worse than pedal strikes, especially if you're going downhill. So I decided to go ahead and trim them down for that reason, but mainly because for cross-country applications, what I found is that slightly narrower bars compared to 800 give a bit better feedback on the trail. So my preferred width for cross country really is either 760 or 780. I do like 800s for trail riding and for enduro type riding, and I'll explain why in a minute. So going back to cross country, when I'm going around corners and you really got to get good feedback from the front wheels, so you kind of put it on the edge of cornering hard and almost slipping out, and when the tire starts to go a little bit, you just get a better feel when the bars are a bit narrower because you have less leverage. So you just feel like you have a bit more control when cornering. At least that's what I feel. I'd love to hear your feedback. The advantage of wider bars like an 800, and some people might consider 780 wide, which I get it. I mean, I remember back in the day, our cross-country bars were like this. I could never ride a bike like that anymore. So 760 is about as narrow as I would go on any bike. And I ran 760s, by the way, for quite a while on a cross-country bike, and they were fine. But when I went to 780s, I liked that a little bit better. So going back to the wider bars, they give more leverage. So when you're really having to muscle the wheel over rugged, rocks and technical descents, you just have more strength, more leverage over the front wheel, and that way the terrain cannot turn your handlebars. You have more control because of that leverage. Again, what you lose with the wider bars is trail feedback. So the cornering and stuff just feels a little bit more vague, and you don't get that kind of instant feedback of what the front tire is doing, especially in a corner. So short video, I just wanted to let you know what my preferred width, so 760 to 780 for cross country, 780 to 800 for trail and enduro. Let me know, what do you prefer and what type of riding do you do? Thanks for watching.